Yes, let's go someplace in the wilderness with our art skills today. Let's go to Lake Tapps in Pierce County in the state of Washington. I've never been there, but this morning as I painted this, I had sort of the feeling that I was there. I sort of could feel the cool air, the morning air. I sort of could hear a fish jump in the distance. I sort of could imagine myself maybe casting a line and trying to fish, but I wouldn't do it by myself. If I was going to go fishing in a place like this, I would have to have somebody else with me. The ideal person would be a child. Yes, I used to fish with my son when he was a little boy, with my nephews when they were both younger. And I have fond memories of those days. I was a horrible fisherman. I didn't really know what I was doing. The boys knew more about fishing than me. Although I did catch a few, I certainly did. And it was fun. Where we used to go fishing here in Florida was a place called Cedar Key, which is also a beautiful place. So, and I have painted some landscapes from Cedar Key, but today I painted way out west. How far away do you think Pierce County is from me? It's got to be 3,000 miles or more. I don't really know. But this is Lake Tapps, and the reference photo is from the Lake Tapps website. Let me see if I can find it. It's still on here. Lake Tapps vacationrentals.com. There we go. That's where this picture is. You'll see it. You'll see the reference photo on there. I didn't capture it exactly. I wanted to, but I didn't. But I guess I'm happy with what I got. All right, let me show you how I did this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the kind things you write. And enjoy your painting. Thank you for being part of the Poppa Paints Facebook group, which I looked at yesterday in detail. I mean, I really looked at it closely, and you guys are outstanding. Your artwork is beautiful, and just as important to me is the support that you all show each other, and the fact that you can go on the internet and you can be deluged. Is that a word, deluged? You can be inundated with negativity. It's everywhere. But on our Poppa Paints Facebook group, it's not there. It's not there. I think that is a minor miracle. So, and I thank you for that. I thank you for that so much. So let's go to Lake Tapps. I'll show you how I painted this right now. All right, good morning. Time for another landscape. I found this place online in the state of Washington, and it's called Lake Tapps. Lake Tapps. I've never been there, but I'm gonna go there in my mind, I guess, through the painting of the location. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I could tell my brush wasn't totally clean because it's got some color in it. So how you guys doing? I saw your work yesterday. I was really looking at the artwork that you've uploaded to the Facebook group. And it really is beautiful and inspiring. And there's so many ideas that you guys have that I've not tried. And some products, some painting tools that I've not tried. So it's a great place to share of all the things that people say about social media. There's a lot of negative, let's just put it that way. But somehow you and I have created something that is not negative. Somehow, the community that is us, the art community that we are, is one of the most positive things on the internet that I think I know of. I mean, you guys are outstanding, not just with your art, but with the words you type and the positions you take and the things you express and the support you show for me and for others. It really truly is a comfortable place to be. In our younger days, when there was no such thing as the internet or a Facebook group, back in those days, you might look for a community in the real world. You might look for a place to be as an artist where you don't feel like you're surrounded by negativity. So I don't know that I've ever been part of that, but I've heard about places like that, like, I don't know, different art communities, if that makes sense. Just art places. In fact, we have I think we have one right here in my town. There is an art community that I've only been part of. See, the problem is, I shouldn't say this is a problem, but most of the people at this art community that Robin and I discovered are young, and we're not young. So that's part of the problem, is that we feel, and it's only us, it's internal. It really has no bearing on any factual thing. But I think you know what I mean. We feel. We feel like we're old. I guess that's the only way to say it. But we're definitely welcome. Oh my gosh. When Rob and I went to do some art the other day, like a couple weeks ago, everybody was so nice, and clearly we were the old folks in the room, but everybody was so nice, and you know what they were interested in was they were interested in how to make money with the art, because they knew that Robin and I had a little bit of a hand in the children's book world. So that was nice to share with them, but even with that, I felt like I might be giving them old information, because so much has changed with AI and with digital art in general. So I don't really know what it's like to work in a studio right now, like Disney or Paramount or even an advertising agency. I don't really know what that's like for artists and the visual teams. But I saw this thing on Grandma Moses one time. Funny, she comes to my mind. But she started her art like late in life, really late. And that was encouraging to read about her. I don't know if you've ever read about Grandma Moses. And you know what she was, I hope I'm not speaking out of line here, but I'm pretty sure she was known for making cards. I think so. So there's a little something in common with Grandma Moses. Grandma Moses. I wonder if that was her real name. I should look it up. So this place I'm painting right here, I found this picture. Lake Tapps. It's a reservoir in Pierce County, Washington. Yeah, Pierce County. I don't know anything about Pierce County. I don't know anything about the state of Washington. Just gotta be real careful here because I want a lot of dappled light here. Yeah, we don't want this covered completely. We have a lot of light still hanging on here. Same thing with over here. Yeah, I should look up Grandma Moses and see what it says on the internet about Grandma Moses. All right, let's get some more green on there. I think age is something we, as humans, it's a unique thing to be aware of. I don't think animals are aware of their age. I was watching the video this morning. I had to redo everything on my computer this morning. My computer was running really slow. So I took the time to delete a lot of files, and I think I deleted some stuff I shouldn't have deleted. I don't know, because everything was asking me for a password when I signed on, and usually it doesn't ask me. It's already in there. But I'm not an expert on computers either. I told you I'm not an expert on anything. I'm not. Did you ever see a white bird flying in the sky? I'm sure you have. And then when that white bird flies in front of a white sky, suddenly that bird becomes a dark bird. But when he's up against the dark sky, he's a white bird. I know the bird doesn't change colors, but it's the way we perceive the bird. Let's get some green. Still a little bit wet up there, but I think I can take that up there. So what I was telling you about the bird, same thing as with the trees. A light color, a tree that looks light up against the dark will look dark up against the light, and that's what's happening here. It's kind of weird. It's a little bit exaggerated right now, so I have to be careful, but a lot of this darkness This is real close to the foreground. Get it washed out. A little bit of a washed out look. The water helps. This place, Lake Taps, shows, when you go to their website, well, go to a website, it shows a lot of people catching fish. I've never been a fisherman, but I've gone fishing. And I have some very fond memories of fishing with my son and with my nephews. Alright, let's take a smaller brush and get some of these other trees on this other side of this. Make sure it's a little bit green, a little bit black, way up here. Or darker than that. Here we go. Okay, let's get that tippity top. And then of course the reflection underneath can be a little bit hazier. Put a little bit of green in there. Okay, I think I'm done. Let me get some, smear the back of the card here. Alright, let me let it dry and I'll be right back. Alright, let's fold it and make it into a card. And there we have Lake Taps. Lake Taps in Pierce County, Washington. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the kind things you've been posting. And keep up the good work. You guys are outstanding. And it's a joy to be part of the family of artists on this website. All right, bye.